think it's like 9 minutes, if even that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just putting on my simple moisturizer here. You know, I've done washed my face and cleaned it with a simple face wash, so I always use the simple moisturizer. Been using it now for about a year, and I can tell a big difference. Josh is in the room kind of helping me out, so I'm talking to him is what I'm doing. Next, we're going to go in with the Nivea's Post Balm for Men. Yes, it's a Post Balm shaving cream, or aftershave. It smells wonderful. And it's just got high glycerin in it. And the reason I use it's because of Nikki tutorial. But I can tell a big difference in my foundation. It stays longer. It really helps your foundation stick and adhere to your face. So next we're going to go in with NYX Stay Matte but Not Flat in I believe it's ivory. Yeah, Josh is working the camera for me, so it's ivory. And I'm going to use it and do my Morphe M439, which is my go-to brush. I always use it. Just start dabbing it on your face, all over, and then just start working it in. Well, I started at the top. Most of the time, I said earlier in another video, I start at the bottom. So, just start working it in, working it around your face. Make sure you get all the areas you need to cover them good. I go across my lips. Some people use lip primers. I just use the foundation. I've always done that. It's simple to use, so that's what I do. Go around your neck. Make sure you don't have harsh lines. Make sure you do that around your hairline also. Pull your hair back, as I'm doing now. Just cover the whole face. Make sure your foundation's good and smooth. Next, we're going to go in with NYX concealer for under the eyes. Conceal some dark circles, wrinkles, that kind of thing. And also kind of brightens your face up right there. It covers rosacea real good. I like the NYX formulas. I haven't found a bad NYX product, actually. I like NYX down the nose, forehead area, just up between your brows a little bit, Cupid's bow, and chin. Then with a moist, either Beauty Blender or Real Technique sponge, or if you've got just the pyramid type sponge, just make sure it is wet or damp. Oh, I'm putting on a highlighter here also. I'm sorry. Just a little bit of a highlight here. This is the e.l.f. highlighter. Just a couple of dabs here and there. I think I was, see, what was I doing that night? Oh, I was just showing that you could do, a little bit of a highlighter. Now you're taking your damp sponge and just start beating it up and down your face where you put your concealer, and it just blends it in. You can tell once I get this right side done, the difference with the concealer and then with the highlighter. You can see the different, it gives you a little bit of a sheen right through there. And I don't know what me and Josh was talking about. We were carrying on a pretty good conversation, apparently. And then with your damp beauty blender or Real Technique sponge or whatever you got that you're using, I'm going to go in with RCMA non-color powder. It's a little bit better than the Airspun Translucent. It's really fine milled. It's a good powder. Kathleen Lights used it, and then I think Jaclyn Hill uses it. Patrick Starr uses it. There's quite a few YouTubers that do makeup tutorials that use it. But you're just going to start packing that on your face where you put the concealer. And that's going to be your bacon part. Jaclyn Hill does the best tutorial that I've seen lately, and it's an updated tutorial on baking, contouring, and blush. Just check her videos out. It's Jacqueline Hill on YouTube, but she explains exactly what the baking process is and how it works. So it was really neat to hear because I had always wondered myself about it, and to actually hear it, it was pretty cool. I believe after we get this done, we're going to start with the eyes. Yep, I had a point. I don't know why I do this. I'm just not used to doing the voiceovers yet, so give me some time. We're going to go in with the Morphe palette. This is all Morphe products in my Z palette here. And I'm not for sure the colors. I can look as I go, but you need a fluffy brush to start. We're going to go in with your transition shade, which is going to go in your crease with your fluffy brush. And you're just going to go in a windshield wiper motion back and forth. That's just going to smooth out harsh lines. Make sure you don't have any. I think what I used was probably pearl. That's what it looks like, is pearl. I know it ain't birthday suit because it's a little bit light. It could be, no, it ain't creme brulee either. It has to be pearl because I'm pretty sure that's probably what I went in with, was pearl. But like I said, with just a big fluffy brush, you're just going to continue working it back and forth. Now, I'm not saying buy Morphe, eyeshadows. This is not a sponsored video by no means, but I really like the Morphe and the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Morphe is a little bit more reasonable price, and Makeup Geek's a little bit more expensive, but I like the Morphe products. Morphe's $2.29 for a little pan of your eyeshadows, and then Makeup Geek is $6. So then with the flat paddle brush, we're going to go in and work on the eyelid. And I believe with this one we're using creme brulee. Just cover your eyelids. And then with your fluffy brush with no extra product, you're going to go back in and just go back over and blend out them harsh lines. You don't want harsh lines on your face or around with your foundation, so you definitely don't want it on your eyes. Then with a pointed pencil brush look, we're going to go in and deepen that up just a little bit. Memorize, I think, is what we use here. It's a matte color. You're going to start it on the crease side and just kind of go in that V shape, and then what you've got left over, you're just going to work it into your crease. And then after you get that done, you're going to go back in with your big fluffy brush again and work out them harsh lines. Yeah, there we go. Fluffy brush back in, work them out. Then underneath with the pencil brush, just take the product that's left on it and just go underneath your lower eyelashes. On both sides. Then with your fluffy brush, go under it and just kind of work out the harsh lines, because you do have some harsh lines. No extra product when you're doing this, guys. Just you're just working through what you've already got on there. Then I believe this is where we take the big fluffy brush, your big powder brush, and Go ahead and knock off your powders. I don't know what we were doing. We were changing mirrors around or something there. We were raising the mirror up, Josh says. I thought we were. I wasn't for sure. Because I was looking down. Yep, big fluffy brush. Just knock off your baking powder. And then we'll finish at the eyes. If you do your eyebrows or your mascara before you do this process, it's just going to stick to it and it's not going to look too good. So we're going to go with translucent powder, the Airspun, and dust the rest of the face of what we didn't put the RCMA powder on. And yes, I spilled it and made a big mess, and it was on my phone, it was on the table. Then I dropped my phone and I cracked the screen. Luckily I had a screen protector on it and it just cracked that part. Gonna go into eyebrows, and I'm using the I believe the ELF. No, we're using Ulta's Warm Brown. We're just gonna fill them in here. Then we're going to come back through with a spoolie and just kind of comb them out and shape them a little bit there. Make sure that they're not too bold. Which they're kind of thick here, but the next couple of tutorials I filmed, they won't be. I actually went today and had them fixed. Had them waxed, so I'm down to a little bit of nothing. I'm going to take the ELF clear gel setting gel and just go over them. What that does, it just keeps them in place and keeps them from, bushing out on you or moving around. Then we're going to go in and do the mascara. Nope, I'm tight lining the top of my eyelashes. Something I hadn't done on my channel. I forgot about this. This is called tight lining the upper waterline. And I'm just using a black pencil here. It doesn't hurt. It looks like it's uncomfortable, but it's really not that bad. I just had to figure it out. Next, we're going to go in and we're going to curl our eyelashes. And then I believe I'm going to do, Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. Just coat them the best you can. Because I believe this is the one I go in and I actually do eyelashes. I do false lashes. And I had a little bit of trouble with them not wanting to stick in the corners. And Josh took some still pictures and then I took them off and redone them. And they actually did pretty good. So I'm opening glue and talking to him. I'm not for sure what we were talking about. It was about the camera or the dog, or it was something. Who knows? What? I unplugged it. want anybody.
Is this as loud as it seems in my head?
What? They're loud. I unplugged. I walked in at Happiness Nails and Kim said, I want your autograph. I said, why? She said, because when you become a big YouTuber, I have your autograph already. So I signed a piece of paper for her. Here I'm just, I'm letting the glue get a little tacky. The eyelashes are from shopmissa.com. Everything on her site's $1. The glue's also from there. The little tool's also from there. Yeah, it didn't work too well, so I just took my fingers and done it with a pair of tweezers. It seemed to work a little bit better. The glue is white. However, when it dries, it actually dries clear. But see, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time right there in that corner. It's just like they don't want to lay in that corner. But then after I take them off when we do pictures, which I'm going to insert a picture here, it actually lays. So I don't know what the problem was. I think I was half sleepy that night or something. I believe it's Jeffree Star. He actually takes eyelash glue and puts it on his next to his eyelashes, and then on his eyelashes that he's putting on, so that way they stick to both adhesives. There's 2 adhesives going on there, so that might be something I might work on and see how that works. Might try that. I'm working on getting the other one out and putting glue on it. This does take a while. I didn't realize how long it took. Yeah, I just stuck it on with my fingers. They seem to just go on better with my fingers than they did anything. And then work with the tweezers after that. Just the regular tweezers. That little tool, it looked like it was a good idea. And for $1, what can you... I've wasted it all on other stuff, so it wasn't that bad. But shopmissa.com, and like I said, this is not a sponsored video. They've got a lot of eyelashes, different ones, dramatic, natural. Their glue's pretty good. I didn't have any kind of reaction to this at all. They've got cosmetics. They've got accessories. They've got just about a little bit of everything. And you can order it like on a Monday, and by Thursday or Friday you have it, depending on where in the well, I order it on Monday or Tuesday, and I have it by Friday, Thursday or Friday. They're out of Texas, and it doesn't take long at all to get it. See, I'm still having a problem there with that little corner. It's like it flipped back on me or something. I don't know. But anyway, I think I'll leave it alone and just go on with the video. Yeah, I get my bottom eyelashes done. Worked in. I believe I go in with blush now because I haven't done my blush. Yep, I can remember some things, but some things can't. This is a BoxyCharm blush. It's a Makeup Geek brand. The color and the name is XOXO. It's a very pigmented, creamy, buttery blush. I actually like it. It's really neat. Then here I go in with Physicians Formula bronzing up, and I'm just kind of putting a little bit of bronzer down there below the blush, and then I bronze up the face some, just around the hairline at the top, and then I believe I take it down the nose, Cupid's bow, and under the chin, and then around the jawline just a little bit, just to kind of warm up the face some. And then we're going in with a highlighter. This is Wet n Wild's palette. It's got 4 different ones, and I just take a big fan brush, and go over all 4 of them and just go on my actual cheekbone, the top of your cheekbone. It just gives it a kiss of a little bit of a glow. Looks like you've, kind of been kissed by the sun there a little bit. I don't like a lot of dramatic highlighters. I like a little bit, but nothing major. And then I go in with the lightest color, and I hit my Cupid's bow, and I hit the end of my nose and up my nose. And then under the eyebrow on both sides. And then last but not least, the eyelash is driving me bananas looking at it here. I'm going to go in with Flower, and it's a Drew Barrymore cosmetic product. And it is Rose Petal, I think, is the name of this one. It's a very light pink color. And then I like the color. I mean, it's something simple. It would be something I would wear out just to like run errands or something. But then I decided I wanted to go in with a lip gloss. This is by shopmissa.com. And just kind of put a little bit of color right there in the middle. Kind of give an ombre effect.